Hello everyone, this video is in continuation to our videos on genetics for grade 12th. In our last video, we have discussed about epistasis. In this video, we'll talk about supplementary genes with an example of coat color in mice. We'll take that example and the cross and we'll explain how supplementary genes, they show their expression. Watch the video till the end because in the end, you will get all the pointers, important pointers on the board with the cross and the ratio, which will be very helpful for you for your notes. So we'll start now. Supplementary genes first of all. Supplementary genes again are the genes which are present on two different loci or the locus. These are two genes present on two different loci. And their expression is independent of the other gene presence. It shows its independent expression in a dominant state. Fine. In a dominant state, it is going to show its independent expression and its expression will not be bothering the other gene. But if both the genes, both these two separate genes are present in a dominant state, it is going to show a very different expression. Both will express and will show a very different expression. I'll tell you how. Thoda sa it's confusing, but yes. First of all, there are two genes. There are two genes on different locus or loci. Fine. Now, their expression is independent of each other. The next scenario is that in a condition where both are dominant, they show a very different expression. Now I will simplify this by taking an example. The example which we are going to take is of coat color in mice. Now here the genes which control this are black, the color can be black, it can be albino, it can be gray, and it also shows without color, albino. So B, A, AB and small ab. These are the conditions which are possible. Here the coat color is black in a dominant state. A, albino in a dominant state. But in AB condition it shows agouti, which is gray. Neither black, neither albino, beech ka color agouti. In small AB condition, both recessive, here also it will show albino color or no color, a pure white color. So this is how the supplementary genes they express. So what did I say? Expression is independent of each other. That means B will give black, and in the presence of this, in a recessive trait, this is going to give again, if A is present in dominant state, will give albino. Condition where both are dominant, they show a very different expression. Even both AB are in a dominant state, they just give a very different expression, that is agouti trait, which is gray. Fine. So this is how it works. We'll make a cross for more better explanation. For this cross, suppose we are crossing two individuals of extreme ends, or you can say a black and an albino. So a black trait and an albino trait are crossed, black with B dominance and albino with A dominance. First we have F1 generation. If I make a Punnett square here, if I make a Punnett square and a cross, so we will get all in a heterozygous trait here. That means I am going to get all gray or agouti. So all the offsprings which are produced here will be gray or I can say agouti. So the offsprings which are produced here are 16 offsprings, all agouti or grey. ठीक है, ना black ना white, all grey. Now we are going for F2 generation. We'll do its selfing. So again we will self them, and when we do the selfing, we'll plot a Punnett square here. We'll follow the same rule for making the Punnett square. Capital, small, small, capital, small, little, small, and we will write again this side. Okay, crossing. Now we'll just cross them up to get the result, and we'll see that how the result it differs. Here we get all caps. Just write again. We have done so many crosses, so abhi tak everyone, you know, would have a mastery in crosses. So I expect the same from my learners, that you are expert till date how to make a cross. A small b, here we have both small, both small, both small, and all small. So this is what we are going to get. Fine. Now we have these 4 scenarios. First we'll find capital B, dominant B present. Okay, or we'll start with both dominants, because this one is both dominant. So we'll start with both the dominants, where we have both the dominants 1, 2, 3 and 4. Both dominant 5, both dominant 6 and 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 are with AB condition, that means agouti. That means grey. Again, the next one, capital B, suppose. So it's 1, 2 and 3. So 3 are with capital B, all black. Then maybe capital A. So 1 capital A, 2 capital A and 3 capital A. So 3 are with capital A's, that means albino. And we have last one left, all recessive. So 1 is with both recessives, and that is also albino. So the ratio for supplementary cross would be, or supplementary genes would be 9:3:4. 9:3:4. Why? 9 agouti, 9 agouti, 3 black and 4 albino. If I separate it, or if I compare it to Mendel's ratio, which is 9:3:3:1, so this 4, these 3 plus 1 together forms the 4. So supplementary, very very important, the thing which you need to learn here, that for F2 generation, ratio for supplementary genes is 9:3:4. So this is how supplementary genes work. I've taken example of coat color in mice, given you a cross. So use this for your notes, and keep liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you.